Hey there, Charmy here, and welcome to the introductory video of Cookie Characterization. Ever since I started playing back in 2019, I've fallen in love with the huge variety of characters in the game, and I've always wanted to talk about them, do a little bit of analysis, give my thoughts, and that's what this series will be about. Now, let's get into the general outline of each episode. Firstly, I will ease into the analysis by talking about the release history of the cookie. This serves as an introduction and because later characters from both Ovenbreak and Kingdom come out by themed updates, we can get an overview of the character's background based on the theme of the update. I'd put some examples, but that would just be spoilers, wouldn't it? They say you can tell a lot from a character from their appearance, so that's what I'm analyzing next. In this section, I'll analyze their design elements, such as color scheme or unique characteristics. I'll also dive deeper into the influences and inspirations that probably went into the character's design. I am aware that the Japanese Ovenbreak channel does these design deep dives where they go into each cookie's design inspiration and stuff. And even if I don't understand Japanese, I'll try my very best to glean as much information as I can from those videos as well. Aside from character appearance, expressions and bodily gestures will be tackled as I believe they constitute a fluid form of external character design. These details can be found in Bake My Day videos, lobby and cutscene sprites, and for Kingdom, game trailers as well as idle, pickup or tap animations. With all these elements combined, we can have our first good look at what the cookie is actually like, such as in terms of personality, for instance. And speaking of personality, what better way to continue than to talk about what builds said personality. In this next section, I'll look at the character and pet stories, as well as the costume descriptions for the cookie of the episode across all the games in the franchise, and try my very best to discern the general past and background of the cookie I'm analyzing. By doing so, I can examine what made this cookie the way they are now. Aside from appearance, perhaps even more so, the best way to examine a character's personality is from their dialogue, and that's what I'm going to be looking at next. This section is where I'll read over every single line that the cookie has across all the games, which includes lobby lines, pre-run lines from Ovenbreak, idle lines from Kingdom, story cutscenes, and relationship charts. Through picking out the notable characteristics of these lines, such as tone, demeanor, or common subjects, I can paint a clear picture of the cookie's personality, their mindset, and what they value the most. In terms of relationship charts, in their own, we can see their attitude towards others, both in general and towards the specific figures in the chart, whereas their entries in other cookies' relationship charts allows us to have an insight on how they are seen externally, as well as their greater scope role in the world, such as whether they are a hero, an outcast, a villain, or just a normal person. To wrap up all the information we've been given in canon, I'll first summarize what I've said before sharing my general opinion on the character. And to top it all off, I'll talk about some personal headcanons. These will range from cute fun facts to angst-filled scenarios. You know, for character development purposes. I'll mostly be focused on the cookie of the episode first, so I won't be talking about relationships much, unless they're directly related to a character headcanon. Now that I've finished walking through the structure of our cookie characterization video, video, I'm going to have to make some disclaimers. Firstly, please remember that cookie run characters are up to interpretation, so if yours is different than mine, that's okay. In fact, I'd love to read your headcanons for the character, so if you have any related to the character of an episode, feel free to leave them down below in the comments. Secondly, I might take requests for cookies to talk about in the future, however, they're not open yet. I'll do an announcement when it comes to that. Unfortunately, there are some cookies that I don't think I'll be doing videos on for a very long time. These cookies are milk, yam, goblin, yogurt cream, plain yogurt, lilac, scorpion, and pastry. This is mainly due to their controversial nature, particularly in the use of racial stereotypes. I honestly believe that it is not my place to talk about these things right now. If and or when I talk about these cookies, I would like to handle the issues related to them with extra care. And to do that, I will need to extensively research. Adding on to that, if I at any point in time say something ignorant or disrespectful in one of my videos, then please feel free to call me out in the comments below and correct me. Well, with all that being said, thank you so much for watching. I'm so excited to start this series and share my thoughts on cookies with you all. Be on the lookout for the first episode of Cookie Characterization. And don't forget, you are loved and valued by someone out there.